and our experience of good, our knowledge of what good is, creates a disgust in us when we see evil and injustice. We just know it's wrong, and we want to do something about it, and I think that is a very good instinct. But if there's no good, evil wouldn't bother us. We want to be able to identify what is evil and wrong and cut it out. But we want to be able to identify good and evil without evil's existence. When we're asking God, you should shut off all of these bad things that happen, we want to be able to identify, to know good and evil without evil existing. But that's not how justice works. That's not how justice works. Justice happens, if you think about the definition of justice, that all is made right. Well, justice happens because we can identify what good is, and so we can identify the anti-good. And we have an instinct that we want to punish and fix and do something about the anti-good justice. Now, it's possible that God could help us shortcut all of this, right? That God could create a world where bad does not happen and there's no need for justice. That God could just lay aside the part of his character that is just and say, okay, great, we're going to create a world where none of that is needed. No bad happens, there's no need for justice. And I think that's what we're asking for. When we say, God, if you are good and loving, you would stop all of this evil and suffering that's happening. Again, we have a tendency to go, don't stop it for those people over there. We kind of want them to hurt. But in general, and for the people I love and I like, God, won't you stop all of this hurt? We want God to stop humanity's bad choices. But that's not how choice works. We want God to put an end to all of humanity's bad choices, the way that we hurt each other. But that's not how choice works. God did not create human robots. Whatever we mean by God is in control, it cannot mean that. It can't mean that we don't have any choices about our behavior. And the truth is, we don't want to lose our choice. We don't want to always make the right choice because we are some marionette on the end of divine strings that God gets to pull in his goodness. Part of the beauty of choosing something good is the recognition that we have chosen it and we didn't have to. Part of what lights up our brain when we're able to bless somebody else is the recognition that we're doing a thing we were not forced to do. We don't have to. Part of experiencing love is the recognition that we get to choose it. Part of experiencing the love of others is that we know they have chosen us. This is maybe a wildly unnecessary tangent, but there is more and more information coming out about people, often in their late teens and 20s, who are getting into what they consider very serious romantic relationships with AI. To the point that one of these pastoral trend watcher guys that I get emails from said, hey, pastors, just a heads up, you need to be prepared how you will answer the question, will you marry me to Samantha, my AI girlfriend? This is a wild world we're living in. There is something that we understand is incorrect about that, and I don't think it's just that we go, humans and robots probably shouldn't be falling in love with each other. But that we understand the robot can't fall in love and can't be, because it's programmed to do a thing, right? That love because I typed in the right things to get you to love me, that you're now forced to by your algorithm. That's not love. We want to experience the love that is chosen. We want to experience somebody choosing us. We all do. Unfortunately, when we have choices, we can also choose badly. If we have the choice to love, we also have the choice to hurt. And if we want humans in general to choose love, and I think we all want people to choose life-giving love. We want the people we love to choose the love of others. But if you want the option to choose love, you leave open the option of choosing hurt, because that's how choice works. And again, we hope that all of us will choose life-giving love, but we understand that we're all imperfect. We don't all do that perfectly well. None of us are perfect at loving others, but we want to grow into people who love well. We want everyone we love to grow into people who love well. And we want to grow into people who are more faithful to each other, who endure together, who have courage with one another. But part of the problem of pain we face is that we want to grow painlessly. But that's not how growth works. We want to grow painlessly. It's not how growth works. Every bone comes with some growing pains. Every plant is a seed that was buried in the ground and broken open, and that has to push through a ceiling of dirt to reach for life. Our world is a world of growth through pain, and that goes for us too. Just as a plant reaches for sunshine and air, we reach for the character that we want to have. We reach for who we want to become. And safety is required for growth. If that seed is in ground that is getting tilled up every day, it's not going to grow, right? There is some amount of safety that's just required for growth to happen. In our society, and I know in my own brain, we tend to mix safety and comfort, but they are not the same thing. Safety may be required for growth to happen, but comfort ends up being the enemy of growth. And pain disrupts our comfort. Or, as Lewis says so eloquently, pain insists upon being attended to. God whispers to us in our pleasures, speaks in our conscience, but shouts in our pain. It is his megaphone to rouse a deaf world.